Yes, adafo ma munyina kwaba. Ede wo platform we eso host na naji. Ena wone me abo ne mpuno. Adafo, ede na esisi siam na mukase nyefedi agro e wode sai. Ye na no pem so wasantman wura. Ai, just na kwasem e wo Canada ene ye de bro na. Ye story na so wode sanso enfama mo.
Don't ever think that Ghana can remain or will remain Ghana forever. Ghana is an artificial colonial construct. But for colonialism, there would be no Ghana. It is most likely that Ashanti would have conquered the rest of Ghana. They had. It was the British that stopped them. So when you have an artificial construct like that, with a very strong empire, and Ashanti was an empire, and you say you are decentralizing, you must watch what you do. Fortunately, we have had very wise Asantehines who have not created a problem. But if you get an Asantehine who is troublesome, you can create problems for the nation Ghana. But if you get an Asantehine who is troublesome, you can create problems for the nation Ghana. In decentralizing, you must be aware that there are separatist tendencies. It is very easy to move from decentralization to separation, to federalism, to balkanization, to secession, and to the breakdown of the country. This is the reason why we have a very weak regional level in our decentralization system. I've given you two examples. Don't ever think that Ghana can remain or will remain Ghana forever. Ghana, like almost all African countries, with the exception of Ethiopia and Liberia, are artificial, or Ghana is an artificial colonial construct. But for colonialism, there would be no Ghana. In fact, it is most likely that Ashanti would have conquered the rest of Ghana. They had. It was the British that stopped them. So when you have an artificial construct like that, with a very strong empire, and Ashanti was an empire, and you say you are decentralizing, you must watch what you do. Fortunately, we have had very wise Asantehines who have not created a problem. But if you get an Asantehine who is troublesome, you can create problems for the nation Ghana. And I'll give you two examples. When in our youth, when we were schooling, there were no countries like Ukraine or Kyrgyzstan or all those countries. There was nothing like that. There was no Kosovo, no Bosnia-Herzegovina. There was Yugoslavia, which broke up, or which has broken up into 6 different countries. Bosnia-Herzegovina, Kosovo, Serbia, and them. Then there was USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, which was made up of 15 different republics, each of which was strong enough to become a state. Ukraine was part of this, so we call it the Soviet Union. And Ukraine, in fact, was the intellectual center of the USSR. It existed for 70 years, 70 plus years, USSR. And then in the late 1990s, it broke up. And each state went its different way, and we got about 15 new countries in the world. So the lesson this teaches us is that decentralization is good.
Yes, other force what you see. Na yanto ansebe so e wo de science no emfama mo ne yenhwe e koso e wo de side.
Yes. Cherese Asantehine ko Canada. Ama Ohene David mafele. Hai, Ohene David kaso Otumfour ntimi ko Canada. Enye no akoi. Mo sha ase posti 26, 25, 26, 27th of May. Asantehine na ekoro no yewurani o. Woko na eko. And must say Oko Poland. And through Modi say Ghana intino Oko no share the relationship between Poland and Ghana no. Okodu say omena mensa and ni kunu Raphael and they invite no on one enu muto. Mo wiye ebe wan say 27th Asantehine depart Poland to Canada. Hey, we depart Poland, not just we free Poland they all Canada. 4 days ni mpacho Asantehine nyenri. And Nra Mimi Benyan say Asantehene has been detained in Canada. 3 days ago, no to no kudu na najo na yeso no kuya. Odra najo Poland. Kuya. Basically, Asantehene has not been released. And to my seminar say, where is Asantehene? Nya fe na mo be long talk bia. When you long talk bia, hen Asantehene wo. Most you walk Canada, we free Poland ko Canada. I feel the man say pussy. Asantehene be ko Canada 14th June. O she hen Asantehene wo. Ya man no kwan no entry because our charges no tama na oye adwuma e wo insurance company no krono na obo Canada ban no e da so da no so sa criminal eyi no da so tag no oduru ho no makuya Montre me baby Asantehene wo. Very simple. Asantehene has not been detained. He na wo. Say yenchire Asantehene wo he.
Yes, ara for that is a way said and say we free that science no about once yen to us what decided.
Ekade nkamnya zuma bobro su no awasempa.
I mean so akomam.
Enam sa asemi ho. What to what bubu ni asisi waso said the nkamjo ka kire na dan kwa say na so ye mampom aso no.
Na
what sisi waso
da bo hwe na so kan ya anti LGBTQ+ bill far from becoming a law. Now wow would you
omahene oka we say akaka de wo nyina osan so say procedural niam bi ankoso ye into ano de call west do speaker of parliament and so they call east and majority leader and so they call north into one team say 10 asem na tete empty na me say on sign in net and sign it even in the state wa ma wed water no e ma ye fufufu ayem remremre no they are not
becoming law no a relative.
Yes,
it could be 20 years.
Yeah, I say you can't say Jesus Christ is coming soon. You can't Jesus Christ is coming soon 2000 years new. That soon ni bi na becoming law na you know.
All right.
Becoming law. And no openidi linguistics. Or see pragmatics. You call linguistics you back to be a friend pragmatics. Or see you be with my friend no white lie. White lie and any so decay. The example man I'm demanding you. Me late. A be a man sorry them. It to me radiation country of mine he said, but to me answer them. The Americans will me by net traffic or class. Oh. White lie. The same white lie no. E been a president e dia kofata yan for mukurom. Yenya your procedural issues. You will say
Yes. Ara for so ati ase ade de dwuma de besim do biara se be hia bi makra mo baba.